Now, Wave 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Taylor Knust with 31 Triple Doppler.
Nice to see the sun out again today.
Yeah, I was like, if we have one more cloudy day, I'm just going to crawl in a hole until it's all over.
Kel's going to lose it.
It's hard to get up and get your errands done when it's so gloomy outside.
It's kind of like, well, let's sit and binge watch another show.
Yeah, exactly. So finally good to get that sunshine today, and we're going to have more of that coming much of this week. So I think everyone's going to like the weather forecast that we have going for us moving forward here as we wrap up January. Looking pretty quiet across the country, which is good to see after a very busy January across the lower 48. We do have a system out there in the Midwest that's going to be heading our way tomorrow, but at this hour on 31 Triple Doppler, we are completely quiet, and it should stay that way the rest of the night tonight and most of the day tomorrow. At this hour, it's getting chilly out there, down to 36 in Huntsville, but many locations like Fayetteville, Athens, Decatur, and Scottsboro right at the freezing mark, and a couple spots like Moulton and Fort Payne are below freezing. We are expecting sub-freezing lows across the board, 20s for most of Jackson and DeKalb counties tonight, 26 in Fort Payne, Skyline falling to 27. We'll see a low around 29 in Albertville, some more 20s expected from Hazel Green through Ardmore and Athens. Decatur, you'll fall to 30 tonight and around 31 degrees near Florence as well as Rogersville. So a chilly start to the day tomorrow. You may have to clear off some frost from the windshield, and you may run into some areas of dense fog. Those typical low-lying areas, some of the valleys around northeast Alabama may have some of that early morning fog. Once that clears, you're looking at a good deal of sunshine for the rest of the morning and much of the afternoon. Clouds are going to build late in the day as our next cold front arrives, but before that arrives, you're looking at some very comfortable highs in the upper 50s and low 60s. 58 tomorrow in Guntersville, up to 62 in Muscle Shoals. A nice 10-degree or even higher jump from our highs we have seen so far earlier today. Now, we are going to slide back down to the upper 40s on Wednesday. That cold front I mentioned sending in another quick shot of cool air at that point, but we'll be right back to the 50s and even the 60s to wrap up the week on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So all in all, not a bad way to wrap up January and begin the month of February. As far as future radar is concerned, we're tracking that cold front that could bring us a few light showers late tomorrow. It's not looking terribly impressive as far as heavy rain is concerned, but some scattered showers mainly east of I-65 get going around 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, quickly push to the south. By 8 o'clock, it's over Sand Mountain. By 9 and 10 o'clock, it's pretty much out of here with nothing more than a few sprinkles lingering the rest of Tuesday night. We will likely see some clouds stick around Tuesday night into early Wednesday, but that's about the extent of the disruptive weather that we will have at that time. Rain totals, again, not looking too impressive, just really a drop in the bucket at most compared to what we've had so far this month, with rain totals anywhere from 6 to 7 to 8 inches from the Shoals to Decatur and Huntsville. It has been well above average as far as the rain is concerned so far this month. Our next big weather maker arrives this weekend. I do expect us to be dry on Saturday, but Sunday brings us a good chance at some wet and cooler weather, so that will be our next widespread rain event. Here's a look at your 10-day forecast. High temperatures will be in the 60s from Friday into Saturday. After that, we will be briefly dropping to the 50s, but it won't be long before we are right back to the 60s by the middle and second half of next week.